Let's be honest for a second here. You look at your bank account, you see, well, not a lot. Then you think about a goal like $100,000, 0 cents, and it feels like trying to jump to the moon on a pogo stick. It's so freaking intimidating that most people just sigh, order a pizza, and try to forget about it. But what if I told you there are 3 simple, non-stock market ways to get from 0 to your first 6 figures? I'm going to break down the exact no-fluff system I use to build my own Launchpad and how you can get started today, even if your wallet currently contains nothing but lint and regret. This isn't about get-rich-quick garbage or betting your rent on some crypto coin named after a dog. This is a repeatable system for building a real financial foundation. Look, everyone says the first $100, 0 cents K, is the hardest. And they're right. Look, everyone says the first 100K is the hardest, and they're right. It's the critical mass you need for your money to start doing the heavy lifting for you. It's like rolling a snowball. At first, you're pushing this pathetic little lump of snow, packing it together, and it's barely growing. It's annoying. But then, it hits a certain size, and suddenly it's rolling on its own, getting bigger and faster than you could have ever managed. That snowball is your first $100,000. So let's get into the first and most critical way to build that giant snowball that destroys a life of poverty. Number 1. The budgeting smackdown and aggressive savings. You can't build wealth if your money is constantly sneaking out the back door to party without you. So, the first step is a budget. I know. It's the boring, unsexy truth everyone wants to skip. But skipping this step is like trying to build a Lego castle without the flat green base plate. Everything will collapse into a sad little pile. The framework that works is the 50/30/20 rule. It's dead simple and brutally effective. Here's the deal. You take your after-tax income and chop it into 3 buckets. 50% goes to your needs. This is the stuff you absolutely have to pay to survive. Rent, utilities, groceries, getting to work, and the minimum payments on any debt you have. No wiggle room here. 30% goes to your wants. This is the fun stuff. The lattes, the Netflix binges, the clothes you don't technically need, the hobbies, the vacations. This is where your financial leaks are usually hiding. And the final, most important 20%, that goes straight into savings and debt annihilation. This is the engine of your wealth machine. Your first mission, should you choose to accept it, is to track every single dollar you spend for 1 month. Every coffee, every subscription, every 2 a.m. Amazon brain fart purchase. Use an app, a spreadsheet. I don't care if you use a crayon and a napkin to write the numbers. Just like a girl when she's about to give you her number on a napkin, you will be horrified at where your money is going. When I first did this, I found out I was bleeding almost $200, 0 cents a month on random digital subscriptions I'd totally forgotten about. That was a $2,400, 0 cents a year wound I stitched up overnight. Once you know where the money's going, you get aggressive. Needs are tough to cut, but you can still call your phone or internet company and haggle. Tell them their competitor is offering you a better deal. It works more often than you think. But the wants category? That's your hunting ground. This isn't about misery, it's about being ruthless. Do you really get $15, 0 cents of joy from that daily sandwich? Or would you rather have $15, 0 cents working for you? Pick 1 or 2 streaming services, not all 9 of them. Cut everything you don't truly love. The secret weapon here is to fight lifestyle inflation. When you get a raise, you don't have to get a fancier apartment or a newer car. When I got my first big pay bump, I pretended it didn't happen. I kept my expenses exactly the same for a year and shot 100% of that new cash directly into savings. It felt like a cheat code for life. Finally, and this is non-negotiable, automate it. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking to a high-yield savings account the very day you get paid. This is called paying yourself first, and it's magic. You treat your savings like a bill. The money is gone before your brain even knows it's there to be spent. This one habit is what separates the dreamers from the doers, and you'll get wealthy in no time. Number 2, the income accelerator. Okay, so your foundation has been built now. You're saving 20% or more. Awesome. But let's face reality. You can only cut so much before you're living on ramen and tap water. There is a hard limit to saving, but there is no limit to how much you can earn. This is how you pour gasoline on the fire and slash the time it takes to hit $100. 0 cents. K. Path number 1. Squeeze more juice from your main job. People forget this one, but it's often the easiest win. Can you get more hours? Can you volunteer for a project that leads to a promotion? Go to your boss with a folder full of your wins and a well-researched case for why you're underpaid. A single 10% raise on a $50,000 0 cents a year, boom, straight to the goal. Path number 2, my personal favorite, is where you truly change the game. Start a side hustle. We are living in the absolute golden age of side hustles. The trick is to pick something that doesn't cost a fortune to start and uses a skill you either have or can learn fast. Got a knack for writing, design, or coding? Platforms like Upwork and Fiverr are basically giant client buffets. Don't mind driving? Rideshare or delivery apps? But my favorite is the dead simple service business. Mowing lawns, pet sitting, tutoring, cleaning houses, hauling away junk for your neighbors, and even babysitting your neighbor's child you don't like. These things have almost zero startup cost, and you get paid instantly. My first side hustle was flipping stuff from garage sales and thrift stores. I'd spend my weekends hunting for undervalued junk and then sell it on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. My first month, I made an extra $300, 0 cents. 6 months in, I was clearing over $1,000, 0 cents a month, easy, and every single dime went straight into savings. It was pure accelerator fuel, kind of like Back to the Future. Seeing your savings grow from your 9 to 5 is cool. Seeing it grow from a business you built on the side, that's a feeling of power you can't buy on Amazon. Alright, if you're getting value from this and you're actually serious about your $100 0 cents K mission, hit that like button. It's a small click for you, but it tells the YouTube algorithm to show this to more people who need it. And to really put some skin in the game, go down to the comments and write one word: committed. Make a public promise to yourself. Let's see who's actually ready to do the work. Number 3. The money multiplier. Alright, so you're budgeting, you're saving, you're earning extra. You've now got a pile of cash growing every month. The third and final step is to put that cash to work. And no, I'm not just talking about your 401k. That's the slow cooker method for when you're old. To get to your first $100, 0 cents K, we need the microwave. We're talking about using your money as an active tool to make more money right now. What does that actually look like? It means taking your side hustle and giving it steroids. My product flipping gig started with about $50, 0 cents and my time. But once I had a few thousand saved up, I could level up. Instead of buying one ugly lamp at a garage sale, I could buy a whole pallet of returned merchandise from a big box store and sell it piece by piece for a massive profit. I was investing my cash directly into inventory I could flip for a quick, fat return. This could also be a small business. Maybe your side hustle proved there's a real demand. Now, you use your savings to buy better equipment, run some ads, or build a real website. You're investing in a cash-producing asset that you control. For those who like property but don't have a spare $50, 0 cents K for a down payment, you can look into things like real estate investment trusts or crowdfunding platforms. These let you own a tiny slice of big properties and get a taste of the real estate world. The mindset shift is everything. You're not just saving your money in a dusty old account. You're deploying it like a little army of soldiers whose only job is to go out and capture more money for you. This creates a feedback loop from heaven. You save, you use the savings to make more, you add the profits back to the pile, which gives you an even bigger army to deploy. This is how you build unstoppable momentum. So there you have it, 3 ways to stack your first $100,000 0 cents. 1. Master your budget with the 50/30/20 rule. That's your bedrock. 2. Jack up your income with your day job and a side hustle. That's your rocket fuel. 3. Use that cash to actively make more cash through flipping or a small business. That's your multiplier. Warren Buffett's right-hand man, Charlie Munger, once said, "The first $100,000, 0 cents, is the hardest, but you've got to do it. I don't care what you have to do. If it means walking everywhere and not eating anything that wasn't purchased with a coupon, find a way to get your hands on $100,000, 0 cents. After that, you can ease off the gas a little bit. And he is right, it is the hardest, but it's not impossible. Getting to that first $100, 0 cents K isn't about being a genius, it's a test of discipline. It's about building a system and sticking to it. But once you hit that number, the entire game changes. The magic of compounding finally kicks in, and your wealth starts to build itself. You've built the snowball, and now you get to kick back and watch it roll. So which of these methods have you tried, and were you successful? Comment below and do let us know if you found this information helpful. Watch more game-changing videos on becoming a billionaire and hit subscribe to fuel your journey with elite-level strategies to attract unstoppable wealth. Like and share this content with your friends and family.